raised a lot of money. Hi, my name is Dana Madison. I feel very honored and privileged to stand before you as your new president. I would like to recognize my husband, Ronnie, of 28 years, my oldest son, Russell Madison, my good friend and business partner, Cindy Porter, and the awesome management staff of Compassion and Calvert Home Health. I have heard Anita say to many new presidents over the years that this association always seems to elect the right person for this job that can guide the association through whatever is happening at that particular point in time. Several years ago, I watched Ken Cargill during his time as president spend his time mending fences and getting our membership to gel again with one voice. I've watched Mary Helen the last 2 years with her passionate tenacity fight for our clients both on the state and federal level. So what will you remember about my 2 years as president? I hope that it will be my passionate spirit, my never-ending energy, my love of this industry, and that our industry will be looked upon as the most cost-effective solution providing health care now and in the future. I've been in the home health industry since 1994. Like many of you, I started my first home health agency in my home. I did all the visits until I could afford to hire help. I'm a registered nurse with an MBA in healthcare. I've been involved in TAC since 1995 and started serving on committees in 1997. In 2005, I started serving as committee co-chairs and then on the PAC board. In late 2006, the at-large position came open on the board for a 7-month term, and an email was sent out to the membership for interested candidates. I was afraid to run for the board in public, but in this situation, only the board would be voting. I was very fortunate to be selected, and it was a very tumultuous time for the association. That August, I ran again against 2 other candidates, and there was no clear winner, and the runoff election was scheduled for January. My opponent and friend, Terry Riley, decided she didn't want to run any longer, and again, I was serving in the at-large position. 2 years ago, several of my friends started recruiting me to run for president-elect. I was so afraid of losing, and I was running against a good friend again. However, I knew in my heart this is what I was supposed to do, and here we are today. The theme of this conference is finding balance. Wow. Does anybody in this room feel like they have balance in their lives? There have been many wonderful speakers this week that have given us suggestions how to achieve balance in our lives. I live by the motto, work hard and play hard. It has been a constant struggle for me during my marriage and the raising of our 3 sons to find that balance in life. It seemed if I only had 30 hours in a day, I might be able to find balance. But with 24 hours in a day, there's just not enough time. I heard someone speak to this years ago and use the example of spinning plates. Each plate represents something in your life, and you spend every day trying to keep all those plates spinning. If the plate stops spinning and falls, it breaks. So how many plates do we have in our lives? Your spouse, your children, your parents, your job, your church, your community, your budget, your personal health, your pets, and lastly, yourself. Isn't it that same way in our professional lives? You have lots of plates to keep spinning every day. You have a plate for our federal government requirements, our state requirements, budgets, employees, clients, community activities, referral sources, and our jobs. Now let's throw in some more plates for 2011, or 2010 really. RAC audits, ZPIC audits, 4.5% decrease in Medicare reimbursement, CAP surveys, state budget shortfalls, labor unions, depressed economy, and an aging nursing workforce. How in the world are we supposed to keep all the plates spinning? How do we not only keep the plates spinning, but also be successful? TAC can be part of the solution for all of our agencies. The TAC staff keeps us updated with all the current rules and regs. They help tell our message both in Austin and in Washington. They are at the table with the various departments such as DADS when rules, regulations, and policies are being written. TAC offers multiple seminars each year on pertinent information such as coding and administrator training. They assist us in increasing our knowledge and improving our skills. There are frequently new benefits being added for members, such as cheaper gasoline and car leasing. There's always someone at the other end of the phone call when you need assistance with a surveyor that's interpreting the regulations differently than you do. TAC can help us find ways to keep all those plates spinning. In addition, as your new president, I'm going to ask you to add more plates to spin. I want each and every one of you to participate in our association. I'm so glad you chose to be here this week, but we need so much more from you. We need each one of you plugged in somewhere, on a committee, in the Partners Program, as an ambassador, assisting with town hall meetings in your community, and getting to know your local, state, and federal officials. We need your voice when we're fighting to preserve and enhance our role in the healthcare industry in the future. We need to work together now more than ever. We are all being challenged with decreased reimbursement and an exploding client base. We need to help our elected officials find more efficient ways of providing care. We need to be looked on as the leaders in innovation and quality patient outcomes. We need to be telling our story. No one can tell it better than we can. Our clients and fellow employees are depending on us, and I'm confident that TAC can help us keep all of our plates spinning. I truly believe that each one of us has a very special purpose in life that we were created for. I believe that not one of you are in home care or hospice just for the money. There's a lot easier ways to make a living. Let's all work together with the unified power of purpose to balance all aspects of home care and hospice. We don't want to just survive the changes, we want to thrive. Please join me as we take responsibility for our industry, our businesses, our clients, and our association. Thank you very much.